all that is unknown is the zone of your growth. Anything that can and has the potential to freak us out has the innate and the same volume of progress and growth. That's why we should be determined at all times to pave our path through turmoil, because it is the hardship and only the hardship that can help you get past your fear bit by bit. If you are determined enough to make a go of your life, that will only and only involve going through the dark patches of your life, no matter where you are. If you are trying to make a greater version of yourself, you will have surmounting pressure on you. You will feel the heaviness on you. And if you do not feel it, it means that you are not prepared for it. If you feel everything is just okay the way they are, it means there is no scope of progress. The progress could be ensured only if you feel the presence of your reality really disturbing and disconcerting, and requires you to take a leap of faith and move forward towards what frightens you the most. So it is very important for each one of us, no matter where we have reached, even if there are a number of people who are inspired by us, we are stuck somewhere, aren't we? Let's accept that we are stuck. We are not a stone that we could just be positioned at one specific place and be there forever. We are that self-evolutionary mechanism, but our absence of being deprives us from our right to know what potential lies within us. If only we could become more present to this present moment as is in that absolute involvement, we would know things from a very higher perspective, and that will change the entire narrative of whatever we are into. And that is the only way towards progress, because if you are being chiseled, things would not be very comfortable to you. If you are feeling comfort, you are not making any progress. You are not going anywhere. You may be reaching number of people, reaching number of places, but that is not the progress. So even if we could reach to XYZ, those who are at a higher echelon of society, because of the caliber, because of the power or position, whatever they have which has drawn you towards them, you can reach to them, but you can never become them. Becoming them will require you growing out of this present conditioning, present situation, and that's when you can actually be at your best self. No matter where you are, you do not need the approval of the world. If you become submissive to this present situation, okay, that's good. Yes, you accept the reality, but you make progress. But if you are dismissive of your present situation, if you want to avoid it, you will be submissive to those who once felt submissive to their harsh reality, but turn it around by accepting it and then making a decision that they do not want to be submissive to their present condition, and they made progress. Do you know why? Because they knew that realizing what lies within has the potential to overcome any obstacle outside of us. We feel subjugated under the pressure of it because it's not happening. We are not happening. You don't have to be happening at all times. Those times of hardships, the gray areas of your life, under that shadow, work towards making yourself better, as if each a shadow of darkness is helping you see the light that you are. And if you realize this, you will see that you are making a progress. So you could be submissive to present situation, but don't become dismissive to it. Because the moment you become dismissive to your present situation, you would always be submissive to everyone around you. That is not good. That is not fair deal. We shall never do that. So it's better to be submissive to our present condition, but make a stern decision about yourself right now. Are we good enough to overcome the obstacles that we are facing? Yes, we are. Are we good enough to go across the other side where there is a glory of life? Than being where we are in the curses of our conditioned patterns. Realize this fact that we are none of any connotations that we have carried along with ourselves for so long. We could see the light at the end of the tunnel. So things may look very scary to you, but never ever stop yourself, because things are there to help you know yourself better. That's why they are there where they are, because they're waiting for you to upgrade yourself. You can see yourself only under the shadow of what looks like life-threatening to you, what appears overwhelming to you. So put yourself through all that assiduous hardships and accept it, embrace it. It is there to upgrade you, to make a better version of yourself, to see how capable you are and how those things were such a blessing that came as the life-threatening setup to you. But those were the most transformative tool which you used most judiciously to make the progress that was much needed from you, and that required you to see yourself, exposing yourself to the vulnerabilities of life. And those vulnerabilities are the real essence of your presence on this earth, because they're there to help you ascend higher, to upgrade yourself, to become a grander, better version of yourself. Stay blessed.